okay, I'm a cesarean section mom of 4, 3 times cesarean section, 4 kids. Okay, so okay, wait, let me introduce myself. Of course, you guys know me, right? My name is Adama, and I am an expert in this field of, you know, having cesarean sections. If you are out there and you are also a CS mom, please comment down below. Let's know. Let's hail each other. Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to talk about, what am I even going to talk about today? Oh my god. Like, first of all, let me just rant a little bit. Okay, in 2017, when I started my YouTube channel, I had this notebook, and I wrote down so many video ideas. Can you guys even see it? I think it's not focusing. It's not focusing, but like, this is almost filled up. Like, see all the ideas, all the content that I wrote down. But guess what? The same 2017, I think I started my channel around January, and by March I already stopped. I think by March or April I already stopped creating content. And it was not just that, I even wasn't consistent before then. So in fact, that's a long story. But anyways, I was going through my things and I found this note, and I checked through everything. Oh my god, I have interesting topics here. For instance, my postpartum update. Okay, it's supposed to have been like 2 years and about 3 months now, right? But I'm still going to talk about it. Because this is something, like, in fact, it's something that is just evergreen. Lots of women are still going through postpartum every day, like every minute of the day. A lot of us also are having children every blessed day, having cesarean sections. So I was supposed to have made this video a long time ago, but don't worry guys, like, I am here. But I'm going to give, this is like an honest postpartum update, even though the content is like 2 years old. Never mind. If you are out there and you are planning to have a cesarean section soon, someone you know is planning to have a cesarean section soon, like, don't worry, stop being disturbed, stop, you know, worrying yourself. A lot of people think it's scary. Seriously guys, it's something exciting. Pregnancy is something very exciting, especially if you see your first child. Like if it's something you're expecting, oh my god, most times it's so exciting right from the beginning. So this was my third cesarean section, and also hopefully my last. But guys, it was already planned. My cesarean section was planned. It was just the first one that wasn't planned, and then the second was planned, and the third was also planned. So I already knew that I was going to have my baby through cesarean section. I wasn't even like thinking about like a VB, vaginal birth. My expected date of delivery was the 30th of April. It was supposed to be the 30th of April 2018, but on the 24th night I was having so much pain around my liver section. It was really bad. So on the 25th we went to the hospital, and then, you know, I was kept there. I was then scheduled for a cesarean section on the 26th. So on the 26th of April 2018 at around 1:45 p.m. I had my beautiful baby boy. He's right here looking at me. He just woke up from sleep. Mama, Mama is making a video. Baby, are you good? Okay, baby. Stay at the hospital was very short. I don't know why, but I won't really say. Okay, so my stay at the hospital was really shorter than, you know, the others. Maybe because I was already up and about on the second day. Like the next day I was already up and about. I went and got my food by myself from the restaurant, because here in Germany the hospitals usually have a restaurant. And yes, I still had catheter on. Oh, is this really going to happen here on my video? Is this going to happen here on my video, Danny? Like you giving me banana peel? Okay, So let's continue. So nobody's seen my Dana. Nobody's seen my Dana. Nobody's seen my Dana. My Dana sitting here. Okay. So my stay was very short. Like, it was shorter than all the others. I stayed only 4 days. If you have ever stayed less than 4 days after a cesarean section delivery, please comment down below, because me personally, I found it really short, really very short. By the next day, I was already out. By the next day, I was already out and about. I went to get my food by myself. I remember vividly, I took some bread and eggs and whatever, and then I also, brought the tray back by myself into my room. So probably because of that, they just felt that, okay, I was strong and all that. The pain wasn't really as much. I don't know whether it's because I would say I had gotten used to the experience. Yeah, like, because I kind of got used to the experience. I wasn't scared, when I was being rolled into the theater. I was just, because I knew, like, okay, this is going to last about 45 minutes and I'm going to be out shortly and all that. So like, I had that, that was just what was in my mind. I'm also going to tell you guys the story of what happened, like how the whole delivery went, but not today. Today is postpartum. Why am I even making this video before that one? Well, that just crossed my mind now. Okay, I don't even have it here in my notes as as the content I wanted to make back then. Okay, then. Usually after delivery, breastfeeding is usually not a problem for me. So my baby was able to, latch onto my breast. As soon as I was wheeled out of the delivery room, or the theater stroke delivery room, he was able to latch onto my breast, and then he started sucking, and started sucking out the yellow ones. You know the name, right? I've forgotten right now, and like, I'm not ready to go researching. Colostrum, that's the name. So he was able to suck that one out at first, like right there and then. So that wasn't a problem. So subsequent feeding and breastfeeding wasn't a problem to me. For me, that day I was, we were sent home. It was very exciting and a very short stay. I was really glad that we didn't stay that long, because like, I hate hospitals. Yeah, I hate hospitals. But of course, I don't have my pictures. I lost my phone. I don't have my pictures. My stomach was so big. But I also noticed that my last pregnancy, my stomach started going down very fast, like faster than it used to, faster than my 2 other pregnancies, because I would always have like this very huge stomach. Like, everybody would think I'm going to have triplets or something. So the same way, it was always very difficult to go back. Like 5 months after delivery, I remember my first pregnancy. 5 months after delivery, people would still call me Yabeji, mother of twins, or a pregnant woman, or something like that. So it was really, but like that time really I didn't care. But later on, I worked on my stomach and everything went right back, like snatched back. My first pregnancy, not now, my first pregnancy, like I was totally snatched back. But that was like after a year. So that tells you also something. Don't overstress yourself because your stomach is not going inside, or because you had a cesarean section and you think, oh, my stomach is going to be like this, or you think that your stomach is the way it is because you had a cesarean section. I say to you, no, it's just because it's like that, and you can work on it and it goes away, or it goes at least a little bit back to what it was before. So then getting home, when we got home, it was like a different ball game. That same day we got home, I had a fever that night. I had a very bad fever. I had rigor that night, and the next morning, like, I was really very sick. I think that was also because I came back home and I felt very strong, honestly. Yes, even though I still had pain around there, I wasn't resting enough. It's not me resting when my baby was resting. I would come out and say, oh honey, what are you cooking? What is happening? I would try to help. After delivery, my confidence falls from like 100 to let me say 20. I don't know if this happens to any other person there. If this happens to you, please drop a comment down below. I wouldn't want to like go anywhere. I wouldn't want to, in fact, to be seen anywhere. I think this has nothing to do with anything, but I know that I usually have postpartum or depression, like every time I put to bed. It happens to me. Sometimes I will, in fact, that one is also a story for another day, but I think that was also as a result of that kind of depression. I would just feel, I would not be feeling myself at all. So it's also called baby blues. I wrote it down here. I also usually have baby blues, that is postpartum depression, but this time around it wasn't much, but I still had it. Yes, that's what I have here. So I also put down here that moody, I wouldn't feel like talking or going out, and sometimes I would even cry. But I think with my last baby, it didn't reach the level of me crying or maybe wanting really to stay on my own and stuff like that. For me, postpartum discharge called lochia, oh my god, this thing lasts so long. Like for me, it could last up to 3 to 4 weeks, like up to, like actually this time around it lasted, for me it lasted about 8 weeks. If you also have the same kind of experience, just know that you're not the only one that this is happening to. Like it's normal, even if it stays up to 8 weeks. Just comment down below, let us know how long your own lasted. My own is, in fact, I usually say it's abnormal, but I also know that it's normal, right? As our faces are different, so also are our bodies and things happening within our bodies, and also, you know, everything. So don't worry, just take it easy and everything will be O to the K. Then going over to my periods, I think if I remember very correctly, let me see even if I wrote it down here. It's rare. I wrote down here. I had my periods. My period started at the third. My period started in the 3rd month, of course, because this lochia thing went, you know, all through almost 8 weeks, and then my period started the 3rd month, because at the end of 6 weeks I would have my periods. I will have my period back again, but this time it came out, you know, in the 3rd month. But of course it's normal because some women do not also have their periods until they stop breastfeeding, but for me, like, everything just happened so fast. Now when it came to intimacy, oh my god, like this was something else. This particular pregnancy, I was overly dry afterwards. My 2nd pregnancy, I wasn't that dry, because I remember by the 3rd week lochia already stopped, and I was, you know, asking him for intimacy, because actually I was also kind of wanting it. My body was ready for it, but my husband was so scared. He was like, this girl, you're looking for who to kill you. So this one, this last one, I was dry as can be. I can't even explain it to you guys. Even like normally sitting by myself, I could feel that my down there, my Miss Lady, I should call it Miss Lady, that is down there, okay, down there. So I would usually feel that my Miss Lady was so dry. I would feel it so dry. I would feel like this thing is not, you know, lubricating. I don't know if you have ever felt that way. I know some people feel like that also, maybe during menopause or something, or, you know, when they are sick or whatever. And some people also have dryness down there, but I was feeling overly dry, and it just made me, I didn't want it at all. I didn't want intimacy. Of course, when I'm going to be intimate, and of course this list is busy because I was breastfeeding, so down there was kind of like, it was as dry as can be. So it was like, oh no, I don't want this. I think we stayed up to 3 months. It was also, I think it was after I started having my periods again that we started being intimate again. I remember also something else. Even the very first day we were intimate, I didn't want to risk anything. I was like, hey, I was like, this place is not just feeling it. Let's use, you know, protection. You know, it's not as if it was actually for the protection, but at least for the slide. So just for it to easily slide in. So that was why we actually used that. So let me not go too deep. Sleeping at night was very difficult for me, not because I didn't want to sleep or I had insomnia or something like that, but because my baby wasn't sleeping, so I wasn't also able to sleep. And of course we all know that, you know, he wasn't sleeping because, of course, a new baby, and he had to eat, you know, all like all night. and I was also exclusively breastfeeding, so I had to be there, like, you know, present there. But what I actually loved, the fact that I was breastfeeding him, was that I didn't have to, you know, also get up at night to make food in the bottle. I would just like lay him down and let him suckle on the breast and feed. So that was really what I like. But it doesn't really mean anything if you're not able to, you know, breastfeed your baby for some reason, or just because you don't want to breastfeed your baby. That's not also a big deal. No big deal, no stress, nothing. Okay. But if you have any questions for me, I'll be very glad to answer. Just drop your comment down below. Let me know what you think. I also have here, the next video I was supposed to have here is my postpartum body. Of course, I'm going to also talk about my postpartum body in my next video. Maybe not really my next video, but in the next series of this, in the next of this series. Okay, so yeah, so if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Like and comment down below. Don't watch this video without commenting. So if you're watching this and you are almost if you're watching this video and you are almost at the point of your delivery, if you're just watching it and it's taking you down memory lane, please like, subscribe and make, you know, any comment down below. And if you have questions for me, please let me have the questions. Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with someone. Show me some love by commenting, show me some love by subscribing, show me some love by turning on the notification bell. Okay, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. You are the one that is keeping this channel rolling and running. You know that, right? If you're a new subscriber, you know what to do already. That big subscribe button, that's notification bell. Okay? See you in my next video, guys. Bye.